Some 10 years ago, my only real friend from high school leaped from a balcony head first. I hadn't spoken to this person since our graduation from high school. I had no knowledge of it that he was suffering so much. He was the one good at getting girls, and I remember that I was pretty much jealous of his skill. But if he had had the courage to phone me up or come by my house that day instead of leaping off the balcony, he would have lived. I would have told him that I once had stood on such a ledge too as a teenager. But I didn't jump. I didn't jump because in that ultimate moment, when I looked down at the earth beneath me, I realized there was no one who would care if I jumped or not. And that angered me. It angered me so much. My anger turned into that warm-blooded feeling I now know is called strength. I knew I still had a choice, and I chose to fight back. I chose to fuck around and find out what would happen to me if I started pushing back against this world. We all have to make that choice on our own. I can't make you. But when we are confronted with death, with the end, with insurmountable setback, with pain and horror, with unbearable loneliness and humiliation, only then do we get to know ourselves, and do we find out what we are truly made of. And I was made of stone. The chips in my face are the scars of adversity. Be proud of what you have achieved. This world is yours to conquer. What was lost can be brought back. And with your leadership and your courage, we will lead the peoples of the West back to a glorious new age. We shall revive the spirit of the European explorers, of the crusaders who defended the faith, of the Vikings and their lonely voyages, alone with the stars, and of the Spartans who faced the Persians and won, and of the Bulgarians who freed themselves from under the Turkish yoke after 500 years of Ottoman oppression and colonialism, of the Spanish Reconquista and of the Germans at the Teutoburg Forest who beat the Romans, of the Norsemen in Iceland, and of all the unrelenting souls we call our forefathers. They all live on through us, and as God is with us, we will be with them one day, not as cowards who gave up, but as victors who fought harder than ever before.